60 seconds. I was having some flashbacks to the news days, y'all.
Yeah.
Like
the countdown.
Yeah, you say we'll be right back, and then you look over and just glare. You know, you glance. So
Happy Friday.
yeah. Happy Groundhog Day.
Oh yes,
Groundhog.
yes. Somebody
know.
did mention that.
Did he? I heard
I
that
don't
it's
know.
it's shorter winter. That
Praise
it's going to
the
be
Lord.
yes
For real.
And this weather.
It's so
Okay.
nice. Well,
It's
and I
like-
was thinking,
Yeah.
looking at our last show, we've even had 2 snow days since then. But just because this week has had some nice days, I feel like that's so far in the past.
I came here with my sunroof open.
Oh, hey.
Just, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is nice out. So,
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
So does that mean the groundhog? Yep, saw
I
a
don't
shadow.
know.
Which one is which?
Here's what I would think.
Did not
If
see a
he
shadow.
didn't see his shadow, it means it's sunny out, right? Because
Well, wouldn't he have seen his shadow if the sun was out?
I don't know. Seems like
Yeah, you gotta have
gotta
the
be
sun
cloudy. Oh.
to have a shadow. Yep. More on that.
Happy Groundhog Day. But I actually
Gavin
really
did
love
not-
it.
Okay, you
I just
love
like
what?
the movie Groundhog Day. I like the groundhog.
Okay.
He's cute.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can never remember how to say his name. So Gavin, we've had some
Punxsutawney Phil.
yes.
Okay, sorry.
We've had some in and out of school yesterday and
Yes.
today. So I feel like maybe that's why I'm not caught up on Groundhog Day because he probably
Yeah.
missed it.
Okay.
Weird symptoms, and then I took him to the doctor today, and he's fine. He's got
okay.
a sinus infection.
Oh, shoot.
Yes,
Okay.
but not contagious. So,
Yeah, so he's fine.
He can resume all activities.
But I think it's this, honestly, I think it's when we went from, negative 10 to like now we're at 65, 66. It's like,
Yeah.
it messes with people. I know a lot of people who
Yeah.
actually have some of that right now.
Yeah, well, he woke up with his eye swollen shut.
Oh.
But he's fine.
Okay.
Now it's better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I'm wondering how my allergies will be this year.
He probably surely would have informed me about Groundhog's Day had he went to school.
I love that. He's a festive guy.
Yeah.
Festive guy, that guy.
But so the only week recap I have, which I'm so excited about, is that the Chiefs won
Yay.
their game. We're going to
mean,
the Super
what a great
Bowl.
game.
What a great game.
I'm
We
all
haven't
in.
looked that good. Oh,
I'm a late adopter to
I love it. Just
everything.
because the Commanders are
I know.
not contenders, so
No.
you can.
I can be all in. And it was such a good game. And I mean, even to like the whole Taylor and Travis thing, I was like, okay, that's annoying. I'm like fully in. I'm all
hey.
in. I'm all in. I'm excited. And
Yeah.
I love a Super Bowl. And then it's fun. It's the Chiefs.
Yes.
So it's going to be fun.
I cannot.
Yes.
Literally the whole
So-
day I was like,
so
what if we
excited.
win? Because I guess
Yeah,
maybe I was thinking we weren't
supposed to.
Yeah.
We weren't.
And
We weren't.
then
I do like how I said
could
we.
not believe it. I love it.
My husband would probably
I
be
love
like,
it. He's going to not let you hang out with me anymore.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to readjust. Yeah. So we're
So
kind of
that's the-
festive. We both have like
Yes,
hearts.
heart, we're ready.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
before this, so in my mind, it's before Super Bowl
Okay.
is Valentine's Day, but really it's not. It's just because at school,
Yeah.
all the Valentine things are happening on Friday the 9th.
I feel like they're combining
So-
everything, like with the Mahomes and all the things. Like, there's some days.
Well, we already had our Valentine dance scheduled in our class parties.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
So in my mind, Valentine's is before the Super Bowl, but really it's after.
Oh,
but
yeah.
anyway.
So, do the Hatchtails have a Super Bowl party? Are you guys gonna have like some people?
We're going to go hang out with friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go to one. That'd be nice.
Yeah. What are you guys going to do? Have you already planned it? Not
Well,
yet?
probably the plan was to kind of have Noah's like his best friend over with.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys do that now out in the
No, well,
outside, or you still
we've
keep
never
it in
done
your
it,
house?
so I don't know.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
it
this is your
wasn't-
first year
This
with.
is our first. I wondered
Okay.
that too. I think if the weather's good, it seems like it'd be good. But like, I mean, I am such a homebody in my living. I love my little setup, and I don't know. The couch is more comfortable than the couch in the outbuilding. So we'll see.
Got lots of options.
A lot of options. We might rotate. You know, who knows? It could be crazy. Who knows? But yeah. So yay! Well, it's exciting. I'm excited for true Chiefs fans. You know.
What? Yeah.
Wow.
It is
They're
exciting.
so good. And I mean, okay,
to be
so
a Chiefs fan.
As a boy mom, and you'll appreciate this, did you watch the post game where like right after that Travis and Jason like embraced?
Yeah.
And then they were like, he was getting emotional.
Yeah.
I could not. I was like, that's so real. They're so
This is not
genuine.
actually my Fun Fact Friday, but it is a fun fact.
Yeah.
I saw an interview. I don't know how recent the interview was. Travis and Jason were both on the show, and he revealed why he's number 87. And I don't think, I'm pretty sure that his brother didn't know. So Travis said he's number 87 because that's the year his brother was born. And without his brother taking the path he did, there wouldn't be two Kelsey brothers in the NFL, and he wouldn't have because his brother really plays a big part in his story of success. I think he got kicked off the team in college at one point and got serious about things. And
his brother
so his brother's really like, so that's why he's 87. I mean, if you didn't already love
and like
him.
his 87 and me and all the things. I'm into the Holdernesses. They do those videos. You know, the husband-wife duo, they do like funny videos. They did one on Taylor.
Oh, okay.
The number 13.
Oh, yes.
Like it's so
I
funny.
saw all the ways.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So just
That
funny.
was
They called
funny.
it Taylor math or something like that.
That
But
was funny.
I'm in it, man.
I know. It's exciting. It's so exciting. Now, do your kids ever, I mean, they're pretty loyal to dad.
Pretty loyal.
Would they ever be like, can I wear a Chiefs?
No. And in fact, it came up yesterday.
Okay.
Like, and it was, and they're so proud. It was so cute because like Noah was out of town until last night. And then long story short is they came out this morning, both wearing Commanders things. And they're like, you know, Daddy Noah really looked at Noah and was like, oh, I love your shirt, man, because he's wearing like Commanders, and he hugged him. And then Sandra's like, look at me too, Daddy, me too.
Aww.
So, you know, he picked him up. I was like, oh, I love that. And just like this, like, they're so proud. And like, we were looking at the Spirit Week, and Noah was like, he told me, he's like, I am definitely going to wear my Commander's gear. And I was like, okay, let's just do it. But I was proud of him because I think just for him to stand up and do what he wants to do on his own, I was like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah. It's kind of red.
It's kind of red. It's Rogersville, so that helps us. In fact, it kind of is my excuse when I buy like athleisure clothes that are like maroon. I'm like, this is definitely we can wear this. So
yes.
Good.
I'm drawn to all the maroon.
Me too.
I'm like Rogersville
and
for life.
Yeah, Rogersville for life. You cannot move. Yeah.
So that's all I have for week recap.
I love it.
We both kind of did the single mom thing this week, which
I've had a
bow
week.
down to single moms because
Like,
it is a
literally.
lot.
It is a lot. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've had a week in more ways than one. Not just the hub's been out, but just work, you know, gets a lot of things.
Yeah.
So anyways.
We're going to get to that.
We're going to get
mental
to that.
breaks. But first, I do have a fun fact, and it's a Valentine fun fact.
Okay.
And it is nearly 250 million roses are grown in preparation for Valentine's Day.
Wow.
And
250 million.
yeah, countries including Ecuador, Kenya, and Colombia ship roses to the U.S.
Oh, so are we the only one who celebrate it? Probably.
Probably because it's like not warm enough to grow a ton of roses right now.
True.
Unless, I don't know, greenhouses, I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, I thought that was crazy. 250 million.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
What are your opinions? I have opinions on roses and flowers.
Okay. What are they?
I am not in love with roses. I love flowers, but tell my husband to never buy them for me. I either will get them on my own because I'm really picky with what they are.
Yeah.
And like, I just think that I don't know. I'm not, I would rather him spend money on something else.
Yeah.
So I tell him not to get them for me.
But what about Valentine's Day?
Nope, I don't know.
No? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think that if they were super unique, like there's a couple of shops, like there's a lot of shops that are doing them very like kind of wildflowery and like in cute little, I just think the standard roses that like my dad is a good rose guy. Like he gets my mom for every Valentine's Day.
Aww.
He gets her however many years they've been together.
Oh.
So we're up to like 50 now, and
Oh,
it's
that's
super cute. And then 2
sweet.
yellow roses for me and my brother. It's like every year.
That is so sweet.
It's really sweet. They're good. They're good. But
I'm not really a huge flower person.
Okay.
I do like them.
Yeah.
I like flowers, but I vividly remember our first Valentine's Day married.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I remember this. We were going to go to like a Bears basketball game, and so that was kind of our plan. And we were just kind of hanging around the house, and he was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." I don't know why. The fact that he did not give me flowers I was just like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know why.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just
like, it's a thought that counts.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So he always has, but I will say, like, as we've had littles, like, some years it's like, the tie-dyed, like, carnations.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I'm like,
those are the worst.
Thanks.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm like,
I know,
Yeah.
I know. But I do love, like, when you see those little flower trucks.
Yeah,
You
those
can,
are
like,
cute.
design your own.
Those
or
are cute.
Farmer's market.
yeah. That's like,
You're like, if you're going to hit up a
Next
farmer's
level.
market, I'm good.
Yeah, exactly.
But don't, like, run through Price Cutter and get the leftovers.
or sand. Or
Yeah.
yeah. No, totally. So that sounds really like ungrateful, but I mean, truly, he'll get me instead of flowers. 'Cause he knows I don't need those, but like he'll get me like chocolate and wine.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he knows what you
"Thank
like.
you."
Yeah,
that's what I want.
yeah.
So,
Yes.
anyways, yeah.
Do you get your kids, like, do you
Yes.
get, so my child,
Yeah.
the 13-year-old, he showed me a jersey that he wants that I could get him for Valentine's Day. And I was like, oh,
wait,
wow.
is this Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you're going to be happy with your little Reese's peanut butter Valentine basketball.
I've dialed it back because I thought the same thing last year. Like, this is not Christmas. And then like Easter comes up. Easter's also not Christmas.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, it's out of control.
Yeah.
So maybe like some donuts and
Yes.
like a cute card
Yes.
or like Valentine, and then we're good. We kind of splurged on the Valentines for the classes this year. So we ordered special ones, and they're super cute. And like,
Well, that's fun.
yeah, it was like Joyen or something like that. But Xander's are noses, pencil sharpeners, with pencils that go up. Like, I picked you.
Oh, that's cute.
Super cute.
That's cute.
And functional because they get a pencil sharpener out of it. And then
That's
Boogie's
hilarious.
were those little like ninjas that are stick to the wall and climb the walls.
Where do you find these?
Like online. It was like Joyen is what the name of the company. But it's super, and they weren't that, I mean, they were, I feel like if we bought
So
candy and all
Valentine's, they're
things-
going to pass out to their friends. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
and
haven't
then the
done that yet.
boxes. I know.
We
So,
go all out for
yeah.
boxes in kindergarten.
Yeah.
And my plan is that they use those.
I
And
know.
Gavin has decided he wants a Golden State Warriors box. I'm like, what
Oh.
about the Chiefs box
Yeah,
we
Chiefs
made?
box.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think we're going to scramble and make
cheated.
a Valentine box
Are
this
you
week.
ready?
Yeah, tell me.
Somebody's like, best mom hack of all time. Go get a piñata. So
Oh, I heard
I
that.
did that.
Yeah,
I did
that's
that.
smart.
I just got a football for Bogues, and we're going to blow up his picture again. And like he's like holding
Oh,
the
cute.
football. And then I let Xander pick. He picked some dinosaur. So we're not, he's done. I'm like, all right, you're done.
Sweet. I know.
Yeah.
Don't you love that feeling?
Yeah.
Like, we did it.
Yeah, we did it. Yeah.
We're gonna do that
Yeah,
this
we got to do
weekend.
boogies.
Charles doesn't know that's on our plan.
Yeah.
My favorite one Lane did when he was little. We did like a super simple green and blue, like a green on the top of the box, and then like blue like here and here, like overalls, and then you get a Luigi mask and put it on the
That's so
top, so it was like
perfect.
Luigi. So you could put the mask.
That's
in front of him.
adorable.
It was so cute.
That's super cute.
Yeah. So
Great idea. Okay.
So yes, Valentine's Day. We had talked about just chatting about what we love about motherhood.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's right. Gosh.
I know. I made
Yeah, do you have a
little.
list?
I made a little list.
What do you got?
Well, the first thing I did think of was I've been talking to my kids a lot about, like, when they're always asking for things, like the things that you have are the things that you once like wished for or prayed for. And I was just thinking about being a mom. Like, I remember Charles and I hadn't been married that long. Well, I'd always wanted to be a mom, even when I was little. But
Totally.
like after we had not been married that long, but I was so ready just to have a baby and be a mom. And
I know.
so just to, I don't know, it's probably good to start your days. I should probably start more of my days with that kind of gratitude for
about
these
it.
children.
Yeah. No.
But,
yeah.
So that was the first thing I thought of. Just, I remember
Answer
the days.
prayers,
And we
yeah.
did a little bit of infertility stuff.
Yeah.
So, it didn't come super easy, but yeah, just
Yeah.
gratitude
Yeah.
of getting to be a mom.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome. I love that. It is. It's like when you know that you always thought you're going to be a mom, and then it doesn't happen easy or it happens, and you're just like so grateful. That definitely was me too. Not for the first, but in between the first and the second. And just, I mean, I think for me, it's like when I think about like what I love, there's obviously so many things, but for me, it's just like what they've made me, like that meaning to my life. I just love that now I feel complete or something. You know what I mean? Like that feeling that you have now that you have children, it's all different, you know?
Yeah.
So it just changes everything. It really did change like how I lived my
Everything.
life. Right. Like, you know, in general, like good and bad, just like, you know, thinking about the worst case scenarios and everything.
Yeah.
Fearful thinking,
Yeah.
which you need to put it, you know, up to God. But like, anyways, but yeah. And I mean, just like the little things when I was asking that, like, I just love talking with them. I love snuggling with them. Like, they're just great, you know? And like the funny things, like, you know, at the basketball game the other night, they had gotten the warm-up jerseys in honor of Landis. And so Boogie gets in the car and he starts folding it and he goes, Mommy, I'm going to treat this jersey with such respect.
Aww,
and I was just
I love his heart.
He's good, dude. So I was just like, I love you, buddy. I was like, yes, let's do that, you know? And just like, so he's good.
Well, and I was thinking too, like, I love seeing the things that, like, the things about, like, me and Charles, like, in them is wild. But, like, I think that he gets that from you.
Aww.
Like, I feel like you see people.
Yeah.
And you feel.
Yeah.
I do. I think he gets that.
I do feel deeply.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just funny. The things that are fun to see in them, but then also the things that you're like, oh, sorry, I gave you that. I passed that down to you too.
Yes. Like what? Yeah. Liz, like one thing that Boogie, he's just like, he has totally taken my like being very like anal retentive. Like now I notice like after he has to go wash his hands anytime they feel dirty, and I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry. Like, you know, because I've done that to him. There's no way a kid would be that natural.
I think we all do that. I did that to Lane, too. I got to a point where I was like, I wish somebody would push that kid down in the mud. Because we're so clean all the time. It's like, oh, wet wipe. Like, yeah,
yes.
I know. I did that, too, with the first.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So many things.
We feel like we can, like, relate to this. But just, like, watching them be brothers.
Oh.
Like, that's fun to see, like.
Yes.
That relationship, which I will say, I'm not like complaining because I need to stay with that like theme of gratitude.
Yeah.
But one of the things that drives me nuts about my children and the thing I get onto them the most for is they're like laughing about everything, which I'm so thankful that is the problem. But I want to be like, why does everything have to be fun? Like everything is hilarious.
Yeah.
Everything. And they laugh about like everything. They can look at each other and it's like just like hysterical.
Everything.
And I'm like, I can't even order in the drive-through because it's so loud back there. They're so everything's hilarious.
That's
at our
really fun.
So I'm thankful, but I mean I'm being honest, it drives me nuts sometimes.
Well, and I think it's I think that's fair. Like we've talked, I think after we had children and they were babies, and then you start to get that a little bit of auditory sensory like disorder or just sensitivity because either during that period you wanted people to be quiet or whoever while the child was sleeping or the baby was sleeping, and then now it's like so many things coming into your brain. Like you're trying to order, it's loud, the TV's on, the dog is barking. It's too much. And when we're trying, it's actually too much. It happens to me all the time where I'm like,
I can feel everything rising to the surface. Like I'm about to say something ugly and everybody in the drive-through intercom is about to hear it. Like keep it until the window goes.
Like, because I speak on most of my calls, I speak on speakerphone, and then like I'll put it and I'll be like, and I'm like, be quiet, It's like they're being so loud, and usually
they're so loud.
They're really good. I know, but usually they're really good, and I'm like, and I'll be like, Xander, okay, I'm getting on a call for work, so just don't say anything. And then after lately, he's been like, did I do a good job, Mommy? Because he was like super quiet, and I was like, oh, you did great. Or I'll look back.
Yeah, because he's like doing it. Another thing I was thinking about was like, I feel like at all ages, but maybe it's just because Lane is 13 and
so tall.
I just feel like there are so many like good teachable moments. Like I can really talk to him, like have real conversations. You know, you keep it like 7 age appropriate.
Yeah.
So when they're little, it's very like juvenile, you know, topics or whatever. But like, I just feel like I enjoy like just having all the teachable moments that come up with just everything like faith, friendships, like navigating friendships, life lessons.
That's good.
Like money.
I was trying to think of the last one. We just had a conversation, like a deep one where I like with Boogie, I was like, do you know why we do that? I can't remember what it was for. Anyways, but you totally.
Yeah. I feel like every car ride is just like teachable moments.
That's so good.
So yeah. And then, and with him being 13 too, it's really cool seeing them become like their own person. Like I'm watching him, and with basketball, like, you know, I'm watching him be a teammate, and then I'm watching him after the game go sit with his buddies, and like I do read his text messages. He just got a cell phone, and like just really getting to see like who he is as a friend, like has really been made my heart happy. Like, you know, I don't expect him to be perfect. I know he'll make mistakes and stuff, and we'll have more teachable moments, but it has been really fun and like rewarding to see that. And then on the flip side of that is I'm trying to really enjoy Gavin only being 8. Like he's little, and I want to like soak up the little,
the
like
innocence, the dorkiness. There's still, that's why I was like, like just them. I watched the video of Boogie shooting a free throw, and then Gavin's in the background, and I'm like, I just love that. And I guess they would do that when they get older too, but just, and just like when Gavin scored, and he just has this, like he looks and has that grin, and I'm like, that is not going to happen forever, because that's adorable. But maybe it will. Travis and Jason seem to have some brotherly love that is like
in their minds they'll both go to the NBA. So we'll see. Do a Travis and Jason repeat.
I love that. No, that's so good. I love that. And that's so you know, just mature of you, wise of you as a mom, with like, you know, it's hard for Lane not to open up to you as much, but for you to get that, whatever you know, just from the text and seeing who he is. Like, that's really great.
Because, you know, when I got to be a stay-at-home mom, and so, like, for the longest time, I was a part of every conversation, facilitating, you know, that's what you do. Yeah. And then, like, now it's like, I want to be in all the conversations, but, like, it's a natural, like, and so it's just cool to just kind of watch from the sideline, and he's just such a good kid. He's so just easy to be around. He likes everybody. Like, I just feel like,
he is.
Yeah. So it's
so
fun.
funny. I'm always like, what's up, Lane? And he's like, hello.
Yeah. I know. He's so also like a baby giraffe. He's tall.
He's gotten real tall, real quick.
But anyway, so.
But he's so skinny, you know, that it's like,
I don't know if I said this on air ever, but like PSA, hug your 11-year-old boys. Because in a year, they'll be like taller than you and man children.
That is nuts. Yeah, that blows my mind.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, so motherhood.
So great.
And that's why we're here. The mom
best
show.
thing ever, right?
Yeah.
The best thing ever.
It is. And it teaches you, man, and sometimes when I'm having these teachable moment conversations, I almost feel like I'm like, there's so much for me too, to like, there's so many lessons still as an adult. And I love sharing that with him. Like, you never like arrive to like, now you know everything, or you do everything perfectly.
Person.
Yeah.
It does.
It's like there's so much room for growth for all of us.
Yeah, it's your own accountability. You're like, you want to be a good person for your children because you want them to be good.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Totally.
For sure. And they will remember how you
Well, it's so true. So true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know we kind of already talked about flowers, but you said Noah, he knows you like wine and chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
What do you like?
I don't know. I like picking out my own things. So I don't know. I'm almost.
What's like your treat that you like? What's a treat
killer
that you?
I don't know. It just depends.
You're a Reese's girl though, right?
No. I mean, I like any candy. That's my problem. But no, my favorite is chocolate covered marshmallow. You know, like those chocolate covered marshmallow Santas and like
Noah
Easter
likes
eggs.
those too.
That is my favorite of all time candy.
That's fun. I have become a chocolate snob. I promise you, I can't go back.
What do you like?
I cannot go back to milk chocolate. I actually don't like it.
I wish I could do that. How'd you get there?
Just ate a lot of dark chocolate. Apparently, it's an acquired taste.
And I don't like.
I do. I don't like milk chocolate. It's hard for me to eat it.
I wish I didn't.
But no, I love if you.
So did you love dark chocolate the first time you just
probably
loved
not.
it?
Probably not. But I mean, I guess actually maybe not the first time, but Noah and I, we've been married 11 years. So like year 2, maybe 1.5, 2 years, we did a lean, mean, clean May where we took out anything processed and all sugar. Ooh. So then I allowed myself a couple of dark chocolate chips, and I was like, these are the best 60 for a month. You hadn't had sugar. Yeah. So that after that, I really got, I mean, I know that was a long time ago, but I just never really went back to milk chocolate. But I'm telling you, dark chocolate, salted dark chocolate caramels or whatever those are.
Yeah. Now I can get on board with that.
Those are next level. That's it right there.
Do you have like a certain brand you like, or you like
all
any
brands?
of it?
All brands. Okay. But Aldi's has a really good one. Aldi's, and like when we're doing really good and I'm not trying to eat bad or whatever, and like Noah comes home with that like thing from, I'm like, now I got to eat all of these. But you know, I'm doing a lot better, right? Like
I know. I wish I could be like those people that are like, I'm gonna have one today.
That's what I've been, because
that's so good. They last longer. They do last longer. Now I could get on board with dark chocolate with something else, but like just solid dark chocolate, I'm like, no.
Okay.
No, Charles likes the Askinosie stuff, and
that's pretty intense. It's good, but yeah, I do like it.
I'm not there yet. I could do it mixed with sea salt and caramel.
That's like the Askinosie. It's like super legit. I enjoy it, but you know, it is, and that's like people who drink like black coffee. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Don't do that either.
The real thing. So,
have you ever added, those flavored protein drinks, like the Premier Protein?
Oh yeah,
in your coffee
every morning.
Okay,
I do Premier cappuccino. There's a or cafe latte.
Yes,
protein. I put it in my coffee every day.
Okay, why have I never thought of that?
I don't know. It makes it nice and thick.
Protein goal, which is hard to get a lot of protein.
I have a protein goal now too.
But I saw that, I was like, oh, I'm going to tell Alyea. She's going to be like, no, but apparently,
nope.
Only my mind was fun.
Yeah. So
that's awesome. Yeah, that's a genius idea too. Because I do not like straight black coffee.
No, me either.
Okay, so we already talked about kind of how we both did in a week without husbands.
Yeah.
And you have a full-time job. Mm-hmm. And so, at our basketball game, I was just having an off day and got there, and I'd been there 2 seconds, and she's like, you look like you need a hug. And I didn't realize I needed a hug until you said that, but I felt so seen by you.
Aww.
But I do feel like the minute Charles got home at like 8:30 that night, I literally went to bed.
Yeah, you were exhausted.
I couldn't keep my eyes open.
Yeah.
He tucked them in, and so then the next morning he was gone for work, and I was like, I feel like he hasn't returned, but he has.
Totally.
Because these
that
piles
happens
of
to
laundry.
us all the time.
But
I'm like,
so what are you feeling like, what were the signs that you needed a mental break? You said it's been a week.
Yeah. You know, it has been. I think for me, just certain things when I can see my thoughts are overrun by something, they're obsessive, I'm waking up in the middle of the night and it's the first thing I think about. Those are the types of things where I'm like, all right, I need to, like, for me, also, I can tell in my face. Like, I just feel like I show all my emotions in my face. And so I will look tired. I will look stressed out. And I was looking like that. I was looking haggard this week, where I was just like, you know what? I need to take some deep breaths, and just go back to what my go-tos are. So, and I know we can talk about that, but yeah.
Deep breaths or something like that was one of the things when I was looking up 10 ways to take a mental health break. I don't know that I've ever done deep breaths, which, you hear that all your life. They teach it but I'm like, oh, have I ever really just been like, but I can see where I'm going to try that.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. And I watched a couple documentaries on how breathing, and I think my uncle does a thing on breathing. There's some serious science behind it. I'm not there yet, but obviously meditation, deep breathing, all just thinking about
everything in your body
and belly breathing and doing all the things. For me, if I've had a very stressful, or even physical, where I got scared or, something jumped, I try to reverse it and try to do some deep breathing and just relax my body. Cause I think they say there's some science behind if your heart has, whatever it does. And then you try to take the next few minutes to reverse that because it's very stressful for your body. So
yeah, and stress is hard
it's
on
bad.
your body.
That's right.
So bad for you.
So
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What are we gonna go over?
I found a list of like signs that you need to take a mental health break.
Okay.
And I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like mental health, became this like big, but it really is.
It is.
Like I don't feel like it's dramatic to talk. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying, maybe there was a time I thought it was like being but really dramatic, but I know that it's real. Anyway, so
for sure.
These were the signs, like mental fog.
Yeah.
Constant tiredness, restless nights.
Yep.
Lack of focus, apathy, like a lack of interest in things that you normally do. Unhealthy eating. Oh, I go there.
Okay.
Frequent illness and irritability. I think mine are like tiredness.
Yeah.
Unhealthy eating and irritability.
Yeah. Oh,
Then I'm like, okay, I need to like.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel like I noticed that I need one. And then anyways, then the next list I had was just 10 ways to take a mental health break.
Yeah.
So move your body, which I know you're good about getting out.
Yeah. Well, should we go over like what we do?
Yeah. What do you do?
Okay. So my immediate, if I'm like, I have to take a break, is to get outside.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
I mean, I wish I could say it's pray, but I feel like what it is get outside and go for a walk or get in sunshine and then pray or start to talk to God and say like, help or, where, like, let me know what to do. Like, cause that, it all coincides for me. Nature is very spiritual for me. And not that I don't even have to get into nature. I mean, it's like the other day at work, it was sunny outside and I got myself out there and then I called my team down there. I was like, please come outside with me. We need to be out here for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just so we all like can just relax. Yeah. And the sunshine for me is everything.
Yeah.
It is everything.
Yeah.
So outside, pray, deep breaths. And then like longer term for me, like it is having the people or person to talk to and vent to because I have to release it that way. That's therapeutic for me too, to just, and you know how women are. It's like, we don't even need you to like agree or give me a solution. It's just listen.
Do you feel like, I'm not trying to throw Noah under the bus at all, but do you feel like, because I love Charles. I don't. He will listen to me. He will listen to me, but I don't get the, like, if I were to come to like a girlfriend, like a good girlfriend, I feel so much more like
100%.
I think just probably because we feel, you tend to gravitate, your people tend to be similar. Yeah. And so, they understand. And like Charles will listen to me.
Yes.
He'll always listen, but it's just a different feeling of like, but I didn't know if like, Noah, like, do you feel like?
I mean, I think it's the same, like where he will listen and he takes it all in. And then, I think men want to fix it or provide the solution. So that it's like, no, I feel like men probably depending on their upbringing, like to express empathy or to show it is sometimes hard. So, but that's where I have to have those trusted friends or
and I'm not trying to throw our husbands under the bus. It's just, it's different.
They probably want us to like,
because like
stop
we
talking
did this,
about it.
We did this, Bible study one time. Yes. Oh, I'm blanking on what it's called, but how like girls see things through like a pink lens and guys see things through a blue lens. Yeah. And so sometimes it's just nice for somebody who sees things through the same lens because they feel feel what you're feeling.
Totally. No, totally. That's
So so those are the things you like to.
What do you do?
Well, I feel like I like to be at my house by myself. Yeah. Yeah. So like once everybody goes, because a lot of times I am running around. Yeah. Like I don't have a job, but I have an amazing ability to volunteer my time. Yep. And I have commitments. Like I go to a Bible study. I have 2 Bible studies, PTA, just different things, the gym. So time commitments. But like when I can just be at home and just by myself, because I feel like if other people are there, I'm typically doing things for other people, which I love. I do love. I love that I have these people to take care of. But if I can just be by myself and just kind of re-energize. But then I'm not as quick to go to it, but I do love being outside or going for a walk like that. always.
Well, and like I missed it last Friday, but the Friday before that, you know, the basketball practice with the moms that you're friends with.
Yes, we missed
and I'm excited.
you.
I know. I'm excited for tonight, right? We practice.
That's why I took Gavin to the doctor, because I was like, I got to make sure he's not contagious, because I got my girlfriend's night.
I know.
And he's not contagious, just sinuses.
We need every practice to feel like that. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah. We're so like, love motherhood, love the friends that motherhood has brought.
Yep.
Because if you have a good... Like, I love that we look forward to just practices because we get to see our mom friends.
I know.
Like, that is a gift.
That is a gift.
Not everybody has that.
And not every practice feels like that.
Yeah, we are loving that. So these are the things I have, and you said a lot of them.
Okay.
So you're doing a good job. You're doing it.
I've had to research the ways.
Yeah. So move your body.
Yay.
Just breathe. Practice mindfulness. Like, I really like this. I do this sometimes. Immersing yourself in the experience. And when I do it is mainly when I get to just like randomly lay down. Even if it's just like after like I literally will think to myself, like, I'm just laying here, like letting my body, like feeling my body relax. Yeah. Nobody needs me. Like I tell myself these things to like really experience the
This is like the most relaxed show I've ever done. I'm relaxing right now.
But I was thinking I need to find some other things where I like, well, think about like even just driving, like just being so immersed in like just where you're like what you're seeing, not because my mind's always going a million miles an hour. I'm listening to a podcast, but just really like I'm going to try to find some things that I want to try. I want to really try to do that, practice mindfulness. But
I love that.
Meditate, write a gratitude list. I feel like I'm good at going through that in my mind. Like I don't write it down, but I will think of.
Same.
Okay, so I had never heard of this one. Window watch with water. So they say, get a glass of water, sit by the window. So you're sipping your water, you're getting hydrated,
I like that.
And you're focusing, like you're looking outside. So like your eyes are getting a break from any kind of screen or just like look like.
I do that with coffee in the morning, like every morning. Because I'm watching Bernie out
water
the window.
And coffee.
Every morning. Because I love that. Like, you know. Oh, I can watch a mean sunrise or sunset.
Oh, yeah.
I can do that. That is my jam.
Beautiful sunrises and sunsets.
Yeah, we do. That, yes. Give me that all day.
Yes, same.
And night.
And then we talked about connecting with someone. I think that's so good. Disconnect from technology. I kind of stink at that. Love some disconnecting.
I need to.
Spend time in nature and listen to music. And then I probably goes with meditating. I feel like when I read my Bible, like there truly is like a supernatural like peace that just like washes over you. Like with the things that felt so like all of a sudden don't.
I love that.
Like the things of the world just kind of.
That's so good.
So those are the ways.
I love that.
And then in my Bible study, we actually talked about this, and I already talked a little bit about how you're good at like acting on it. But this quote was talking about genuine love and devotion demands expression. I feel like sometimes I will see something or feel something, and then I'll have an intention, like a thought to do something or an intention, but I don't always do it. And I was thinking about how like you're so good at like you see it and you act on it.
Me?
Like, yes, you do. Well, like, you know, even at basketball with you know, which is hard things. You're not scared of hard things. And I love this too. It said, the way we receive and show love matters, but the genuineness or value of our expression cannot be judged by the way people respond to us. Because sometimes I feel like I'm too hooked on like, is this the perfect way to show them because of their response? Yeah. And then my other question was like, do you receive it well? Like, do you receive... You know, like...
So I really receive a good hug.
Yeah.
Because I remember the people who are good huggers.
Which is probably why you
try to be a good hugger.
Hugs. Yeah.
It might be too hard, but I really try to keep people in.
Yeah.
You know, and
I love that.
There's some people that are not comfortable with that. Yeah. You know? So sometimes I go for the side hug. But yeah, no, I shimmy in this way. But yeah, I think... that's a deep question. Do you receive it?
I know. Well, and I kind of said a lot at one time.
Well, and my mom once, I told you when I was a kid, she named me Porcupine.
Oh, yeah. I did not know this.
Apparently, I didn't
prickly?
Prickly. And like I think Boogie physically, I'm like, and I'm like, no, you were going to come in. He
don't resist it.
Yeah, he kind of gives me a pat. I was like, no, we're not.
No.
Like, we're in.
You're an Aldridge.
Yeah.
We're gonna embrace.
It is interesting how he's kind of developing like me as a. So it's like, oh, you are so mean.
Interesting.
Yeah, because he's the kindest, wants to be in your face, but at the same time, like, he's kind of more. He's getting a little bit more aware of like physical, and I'm like, no, because I still have Xander, but. I want us to be like physically like I don't want to be awkward, but I want you know what I mean? You're supposed to be really What's happening right now?
I had a friend in college. I'm not good at receiving like compliments. And he literally would be like, just say thank you. And I'd be like, thank you. Like I'm like, oh no, like
it's hard.
It's you. Like I like the focus to be on somebody else.
Or you want to dial it back and be like, no.
Yeah.
But it's like, just receive it.
Yeah.
It is not, they are the ones who are offering it to you.
Well, and when you don't receive it, I feel like you steal the joy of somebody giving it.
Yeah, you don't have to be like, no, you're right. I am pretty stinking awesome. Like that's not what you're.
Or when
just
somebody wants to do something nice for you, and it's like just receive it. Don't steal the joy of their kindness.
Yeah, you're blocking it. Yeah, that's good.
It's a lot. That was
a lot. This is a deep
That
session.
was good. Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
But I love that. Genuine love and devotion demand expression. Like act on it. Like if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'll have the greatest thoughts of like I could do this for that person.
Yeah.
But like you actually have to follow through with that.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're really good at that.
Aww.
So
Thank you.
I'm gonna try some of these mental health break things.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like I don't know why. Maybe what I was trying to say earlier is like mental health seemed like it had to be something really like traumatic.
Yeah,
but it doesn't.
no,
it doesn't. You just need a mental health
If
break.
you don't do these things,
it could become.
It could become. I do. I think so. You gotta keep it in check.
Yeah. So I really want to do the practicing mindfulness. Like I want to take different things that
Another one that we should add is checking in on other people.
Yes.
Like, how are you?
Yes. When they cross your mind.
Yes.
Yes.
Because I think, too, we don't do that enough where it's just like, reach out. Like,
yes.
You know, because knowing that you felt that way and you needed that, like, okay, well, you know, same with like other things.
Or letting people know you missed them.
Yeah.
Like when they're not there.
Oh, that's good.
Because, you know, you don't want to feel like, everything went on without me.
Oh, totally.
You know? So
and
I genuinely miss people when they're not there.
Sure,
so
for sure. That's good.
But so the happenings.
Yeah. What do we got?
Tonight is the boys basketball homecoming.
Oh, is it?
Yes, I did not know that. Thank you, Rebecca.
Yeah,
Rebecca keeps me in the loop
she's the
with
best.
all things
Friday,
Rogersville.
Rebecca.
Yes.
I love her.
So that's tonight.
Okay.
And then we have basketball practice tonight.
Yes.
And then, so like I said earlier, a lot of our school Valentine stuff is February 9th.
Yes.
So like class parties are February 9th. And then our dance.
I can't wait. It's going to be
Hollywood themed dance.
What are you wearing?
I don't know.
How fancy are we getting here, Alice?
You can get as fancy as you want. We're going to have a red carpet.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can only pay online.
I think I paid.
Yeah. So the schools have sent out like QR codes and you can pay online because we had a really great response last year. So the numbers started
Are we doing good?
Yeah, we're doing good.
Okay.
The numbers started to go up like over 600 last year and we kind of were freaking out for a minute. So this year we did it all online and there's a cap at 525. So if you don't get in, you got to get your tickets.
Get in now.
So so Valentine's.
Yeah. I got one happening this weekend.
Oh yeah, what is it?
I'm gonna wash my dog. I'm gonna give him
you
a bath,
girl.
Well, because he cannot last in between grooming sessions. I don't know, because his fur's looking matted and he stinks, and I'm like,
Charles says all that.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Our dog doesn't have. She's really short hair, so she doesn't get matted.
So matted.
He washes her.
Well, somebody gave me a pro tip. They're like, rub peanut butter on the bathtub. Because then they're just like licking it the whole time while you're going to town.
Clean your bathtub.
I was like, I should have done that with the children. No, but they were fine. But it's like he goes bananas. He did it. He was so pumped.
I could just see your kids like having roommates someday and being like peanut butter in the bathroom. They're like, you don't have peanut butter snack in the tub?
Xander would be all over it. He was my peanut butter guy.
Hilarious.
Like he was applying the peanut butter for Bernie. It was so cute.
That's awesome.
He was so proud of that.
Did it work?
Oh,
you tried it?
Like a dream. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, that is a good dog hack. So,
yes.
So we're doing that this weekend.
Fun.
So, yeah, wish me luck.
Yeah.
He's getting big.
Good luck.
Okay.
So that's all we have.
Yay. It's a great show.
Yes.
Thank
and
you.
the next time we see you guys, hopefully the Chiefs will be Super Bowl
Even
champions.
if they don't, they're on the podium.
Hopefully they're going to be the champions.
It's gonna be great.
And then, yeah, so we'll see you in
Happy
a week or
Valentine's
two. Yeah,
and
have a
stuff.
good Valentine's Day. Okay. Tell the people you love. You
Yes.
love them.
With effort.
Yeah, any way
Okay.
how you show love.
I love it.
It's good.
Okay. Have a good weekend.
Yes.